some visions. So that got me a little startled this morning, and I was like praying and talking to God, and I was just like asking God a lot of questions. And then I was just like, come on, Lord, what is the 411? What is the 411, God? 411 means, for those who don't know, information. What is the information that what I need to know? And so, maybe some people don't know, but I had moved to Michigan State, and when I lived there, not that everything was perfect, but I was very comfortable. And God shared with me that I was going to go back to Texas, and I was like, no, I'm not. I was like, I'm not going back. I'm like, no, I want to stay right where I'm at, living, my life the way that I live, not being bothered, all that stuff, right? And so I was just like, okay, I'm just, whatever. And then a time came, I needed an emergency surgery, and that emergency surgery cost me a lot financially, and still recovering from it. And so, as I was really trying not to move back to Texas, when you're in disobedience, God will close every single door until you move in the direction that you're supposed to go. So it's like, God's like, you can either move voluntarily, or you can just go with not at peace. You can go involuntarily. Which way you want to go, Rebecca? How you want to do this? So I was kind of like moving slow, but then stuff just kept getting bad to where it's like I had no choice. Like I had no choice but to move. And I said, okay, God, what if it's meant for me to move? Then you're going to make everything come together. You're going to make everything happen. And guess what? I was gone in 30 days. He made everything happen. Everything was lined up. All my ducks was in the row. Boom, got here. Well, if anybody has ever gone through anything in their life, which I'm pretty sure mostly everybody, God never said that it was going to be perfect. And it hasn't been. And it's been a struggle every single day being in Texas. And I'm just like, God, I was so comfortable where I was at. I just needed a little bit of boost, and I would have been perfectly fine, and everything would have been good, and I would have been good, and everything would have been great. Right? This is my saying. And then God was like, finally, giving me an answer after an emotional thing just going through, happening to me. And he goes, I had to bring you back to this land so you can heal. And you cannot leave until I say you can leave. And you cannot go until I tell you you can go. And you have much work to do here. And I'm just like, I ain't feeling this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. But God said, I brought you back because this is where you have to come back to. You have to go back where you started before you can go where you're fixing to go. You have to go back and heal. You have to close these doors that have been open in your life for too long, since you was a little girl. And you have to close the chapters that has been breaking you all these years. All the pain that you have dealt with being in this land. You must heal in order to go to the next level. Because you have not been dealing with it properly. Because you haven't fully healed, which is why you don't want to come back to this land. So sometimes God will bring you back to a land that you have not healed from in order for you to heal. In order to deal with those demons, to deal with that difficult situation, in order to deal with the fact that you have been hurting from this land and how you was carrying this pain for many years. You was carrying this pain, and God was like, I need you to heal from this. You cannot even go where I want to take you until you heal. You have to heal relationships. that was not healed. You have to heal. Healing is the big process. Healing is the big process before you can get to what God has for you. When you really let God work with you, when you really let God deal with you and everything, you have to submit to the Lord, surrender, and allow him to take control of what he wants to do to you in your life. Especially when it's not working, when you're doing your own thing. Because let's just keep it real. When you're doing your own thing, you're not really helping people. I was like excited about being a seat warmer. Like, I'm just a seat warmer here. I'm just here enjoying the show. I am enjoying the show. No, God's like, no. I want you to be the show. And I'm like, I don't want to be the show. I just want to sit here, okay? That is what I want to do. I don't want to be in no show. I don't want to be looking. I don't want nobody looking at me. I just want to sit down. I don't want nobody even know that I exist. I don't want to be invisible because I don't want nobody to know me. I don't want nobody to know me. I don't want anybody to get to know me. So here I am in Michigan State, not using my gifts fully, not exactly where God wants me to be at. And so I'm just enjoying my best life. I'm on vacation for my gifts, and I'm like, yeah, this is good. Like, yes, nobody knows me here. Nobody knows what I'm capable of. And then a few people know what I'm capable of, and I'm like, let's not let them know. Let me just pretend that they don't know. I'm like, so I'm just going by life, living my best life with my kids, and enjoying my little happy little life, right? You know, use my gift every now and then, but I'm not fully operating my gift because I'm in a land that nobody knows, nobody really cares about my gift, right? But then when you have to go back and people know who you are and people know what you're capable of and people know you, and then it's like you being tested all over again. It's like, come on, Lord. I don't want nobody to know what's really going on. I don't want nobody to know me. But God's like, oh yeah, that's right. And I'm like, oh yeah. You're like, but no, don't remember that. And it's like, well, when you gonna do this and when you gonna do that? And I remember this, and I'm like, yeah, I remember that too. But I've been trying to forget it, you know. And so now I'm in a process in my life where God is like, you must operate in your gift fully. You must operate in the way that I have taught you, Rebecca. You must do what I asked you to do. Because if you don't, then you be in disobedience. And then when you're in disobedience, we all know what that's going to happen. Then you're going to end up having one of those Jonah moments. And I ain't going to go with Jonah. No, I ain't doing that. Because imagine being Jonah stuck in a well because you were in disobedience. It doesn't feel good. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, as I was forced to come here against my own will, I have been struggling because I didn't want to come back. I did not want to come back. I literally told God I didn't want to come back. And God always wants you to do the things that you don't want to do. And I'm just like, come on, God. Have some mercy on me. That's like, the mercy is you going back. So I got to deal with those things that are unhealed so I can be healed from those things that have been breaking me all these years so I can move to the next level of my life. And I have no idea what that is. Promise great things, but don't know what it is. But see, God knows the outcome and I don't. And so I am here for a reason. Even when you don't know that you're here, but you are. See, God said, I know everything. I know everything. And then God's like, you know, Rebecca, trust me. Jeremiah 29, trust me. For I know the plans that I have for you. The plans to prosper you and not to harm you. And I'm like, God, you said to prosper me and not to harm me, but I feel really harmed right now. And God's like, but are you harmed? Are you, Rebecca? Okay, technically I'm not, but the emotions are real. So I just hope that you can take a moment and hope that maybe this message help you, but maybe it's going to help me more than it's going to help you. And I know it's been a while because I've been dodging these videos like a bad habit. But I hope that you have a great day and God bless you.